If you have clicked on this video, it means that you would like to improve your fluency in English. My name is Mona and welcome to this channel. In this video, I will be sharing some useful tips to improve your fluency in English. You might be wondering what fluency is. Fluency is the idea of speaking a language at a reasonable pace. I'm not talking about speaking fast, I'm talking about speaking naturally. And to tell you the truth, fluency is something that comes with time. I wish there were, but there is no magic pill for that. You need to do the hard work like everybody else. But the good news is that if you have a plan and if you stick to it, it is absolutely achievable. Let's get down to some serious work. The first rule which I would like to talk to you about in this video is making time for your English on a daily basis. I'm not talking about long hours of studying English every day. Who has the time for that? I'm talking about 15 minutes. I'm talking about 30 minutes. I think that is possible for everybody. My tip number 2 for you is, we all know that everyone is talking about journaling. Journaling for your mental health, journaling for this, journaling for that. Why not journaling for English? Write down all those beautiful words that you come across with. Write down all those beautiful grammatical structures that you see. Anywhere, you name it. If you're reading a book, if you're watching TV, if you're talking to someone and you hear something beautiful, write it down. The reason behind it is that when you have everything documented, you're more likely to go through the ones that you already have. How many of us spend our time watching a movie for a second time? So why not work on that movie the first time the best way possible? The next golden tip that I have for you is being patient. Patience is everything. Think about learning English and achieving fluency like a journey. Try to enjoy every day of it. It's a process, to be honest with you. If you invest the time and energy into it, after a couple of weeks, couple of months, a year maybe, you see a huge change in your English. But it only happens when you stick to it. My tip number 3 for you is learning phrases instead of words. When you come across a new word like decision, try to find a good partner. I mean a verb for it. For example, decision is a noun, so you definitely need a verb. Then you will come to the point that you say, aha, make a decision. This way, you're more likely to remember this word over a longer period of time. My next golden rule for you would be putting yourself out there. If you're on a trip, take advantage of the opportunities that you have on that trip. Go for mini dialogues, even if it's a simple dialogue between you and the hotel receptionist. Even if it's a short conversation between you and someone at a restaurant. Use it to your advantage. Trust me, the first time might be horrifying for you, scary, wow, what should I say? But if you do it on repeat, I promise you it will get so much easier for you. And finally, my last golden rule for you. Repeat, repeat, and repeat. I cannot stress enough how important it is to repeat all the words and phrases and grammatical focuses that you have learned throughout your journey. Without repetition, I would say just hearing the new word one time and never seeing it again and never pushing yourself to be using the word, never digging any deeper is pretty much useless. But if you really want to actively be using a new vocabulary item, you need to do the hard work. You need to dig deeper. You need to try to make a sentence with this word. And if you can't, it means you haven't learned the word yet. So that was it, you guys, for today. I hope that I could teach you a point or two, and I hope that you can apply some of these strategies into your learning process. If you have any questions, you can always drop your questions in the comments below. And like always, if you enjoyed my content, don't forget to subscribe for more contents like this.